financial education, conflict resolution skills, and more of a natural health education is like really lacking in the educational system and schools and real life. Like, you don't get it until you seek it out, and a lot of people don't. Hey, it's Lance McGowan here, and today I'm going to share with you a YouTube comment that I got from somebody who said my doTERRA LRP video was a marketing placebo. Okay, well, here's what he had said. He said, people who believe in this stuff are under some heavy marketing placebo. The only use for it is find a smell you like, meditate with it. Oh, and don't get it through shady MLMs like this fine gentleman. Was that a backhanded compliment? Or anyways, here's what I shared with him in response, because I believe it's important to have a reasonable response regardless of what people say. Alright, here we go. I said, thank you for sharing your opinions, because that's exactly what they were. I hear what you're saying, but it sounds like you have a strong predisposition, which basically means somebody discounts what you're saying because it contradicts their own belief system, against MLMs / doTERRA. So the most gentleman-like thing I can do is point you to my videos below if you're open to reason. You see what I did there? I was like, okay, you're going to use some words, some choice words. Well, I'm going to use some choice words back, but with respect. Okay, here we go. The first video link was Essential Oil Haters Part 1. So there's a link. All these links will be in the description below, so you can check these out too. So if you're a hater, hopefully you hate less. If you're a lover, then I love you. You know what I'm saying? If you're neutral on the fence, then I love you. And if you're a hater, I still love you too. It's just more tough love. Okay, and then Essential Oil Haters Part 2 was the second link I gave them. And then number 3 link was doTERRA haters. You might see a trend here. Number 4 was doTERRA scam debunked. All right. And then, what are the lessons learned? Because you'd be like, Lance, okay, clearly you are trying to help the haters, but for real? Okay. The reason why I do mention these is because I think it's important to know how to deal with real life situations, and not everyone is going to skip through the fields with you and look at sunsets and hold hands and say kumbaya, right? There's going to be people that are like, oh, what you doing is a pyramid scheme, or a MLM scam, or marketing placebo. Okay, so anyways, here we go. Lessons learned. Well, the book, How to Solve Your People Problems, which if you've watched my other videos, I recommend highly because it has helped me so much, is a great resource since conflict resolution skills are severely lacking in our educational system and in our home life and real life and business life. And you may be like, Lance, who cares? Okay, nobody cares about that. Well, if you look at divorce rates and you look at the amount of dysfunctional relationships, and you look, I'm not demonizing or trying to, you know, call anybody on the carpet. I'm just saying, look, this is like, conflict resolution skills is like auto insurance. You only care about it when there's an accident, and even then you're like, well, I hope I'm covered. You know, it's like, nah, like we should focus on it more, and because that comes down to what we believe in our communication skills too. And it's not a sexy topic. I get it. But it's an important and relevant and practical topic. And from the comments that I get, people really need to read that book. I've read it several times. So does that mean I am an expert at conflict resolution? No, it doesn't. It means that I understand that conflict occurs. There's good conflict, there's bad conflict, and I understand how to create healthy boundaries with unreasonable people and how to try to invest in relationships with reasonable people. Boom! There you go. There you go. The second learning lesson for today's video is haters gonna hate. Okay, they did, and most haters that I've found don't see themselves as haters. They're just like, look, I don't like you, your video, or the way you said what you said. I don't agree with you, your video, or the way you said it. But I don't know how to communicate that in a respectful way, so I'm just going to blame, shame, or say things that are kind of hurtful, derogatory, or use profanity, because that's the only way. You know, we do what we know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just do that. And, oh, I'm going to get blocked by your YouTube comment filter because, you know, it looks for all those bad words and stuff. But anyways, and then I'm going to accuse you of deleting my comments, which I do delete some comments because the hater do wilding out sometimes. Y'all need, like, for real, like a filter. and the YouTube comment filter does a great job. Boom. All right, so, but becoming more self-aware, practicing empathy, which is basically trying to see things from another person's perspective, doesn't mean you agree or like what they say, and being able to agree to disagree respectfully are very valuable skill sets. And a lot of times there's honeymoon phases, whether it's business partnerships, relationships, other stuff. And for me, I'm like, let's acknowledge the honeymoon phase. That was awesome. But when really ish hits the fan, how do you react, right? How do you react when nobody's looking, you know? Are you gonna cut that corner? You gonna pick that dollar up off the ground and put it in your pocket even though you saw it fall from somebody's pocket and you could have just easily given it back to them? Like, what are you going to do? And I think that's really key. And it's not until people get triggered with my content do they leave a response. There's some people, it's very, very rare, but some people actually, we can have a reasonable discussion and we can agree to disagree. And there's no profanity, there's no derogatory words used, there's no negativity. It's just like, I see what you said, I like this part, I don't like this part, but, you know, hey, do you. You know, that's kind of the vibe I get, and that's cool. You know, and then I can respond back, and we can keep it going, or you know, we can stop right there. And that's really what discussion should be about. Is I see what you said, I like and agree with it, or I don't like and I don't agree with it, and here's why on both ends, and then go from there. Not the crazy cray people that, you know. Anyways, people can do whatever they want to do. I mean, it's freedom of speech, right? I don't do that, but if people are really negative and they're continuously negative, then, you know, it's delete and then it's block. So there is a protocol that I have because I'm trying to foster a positive environment on my YouTube channel that encourages critical thinking as well as respectful communication. Yeah, critical thinking and respectful communication. And those are really important for life, not just my YouTube channel. So I'm like helping prepare people for life. You may not see it that way. You're probably like, no, I just watch your videos so I can like maybe have a few chuckles or something. But no, I'm really trying to develop people with like life skills, because I think those are like financial education, conflict resolution skills, and more of a natural health education is like really lacking in the educational system and schools and real life. Like, you don't get it until you seek it out, and a lot of people don't seek it out. So hopefully you're getting some more information from me, and hopefully it's benefiting you in some way or someone you know. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching today. Make sure to hit the like button if you did. Hit subscribe if you haven't already done so for future video updates. That link will be below, as well as other links so you can continue to get your learn on, and I will see you in the next video.